Morning, everybody. Today is Wednesday, Wednesday, the 10th of June. It's exactly 1 month and a few days since my cat, Toro, a male neutered tuxedo cat, was attacked and killed by two dogs who were roaming my neighborhood. The dogs jumped my neighbor's wall, which is very low, and attacked him. Did not kill him on the spot. I managed to get him to the vet, but he died at the vet. Since then, it has been very emotional for me, having lost him in such a fashion, and I have taken action to get justice for him and for us as a family. On the 11th of May, I went and I made a police report at West End Station. To date, I have not seen or heard from the sergeant who took my report and gave me a receipt. In the 2 weeks following that incident, following the 11th of May, I called West End Station every day to find out what was happening. I managed to speak to one corporal one day who said he would send police to the house where the dogs reside, or at least one of them, and they did so. The patrolling police did visit the house and told the gentleman to secure his dogs, which he did not. Up to last week, I saw one of the dogs, who I understand is an actual stray, on the highway. Now, the result I wanted out of this matter was that the owner would be held accountable for the animals that he is feeding. And the only way to get that kind of redress would have been through the police, because we do not currently have neither an animal control unit nor a division of the police service that attends to animal welfare issues. Although many people seem to think that such a unit does exist, it does not. I have sent messages to the TTPS app. Nobody's followed up with me. I've sent messages to Gary Griffith, who hasn't followed up with me. I continue to call West End, it's probably every other day now, to try to speak with the sergeant who took my report. And he's never available. I've left messages for him, asked him to call me and update me on the situation. Nothing. So this indicates to me that, one, they don't think my matter is important. They don't think that Toro's life has value, so they're not interested in pursuing it. But what happened to my cat is a breach of the law. The very law that was just amended and passed, the Dog Control Act, that one that everybody was so happy about, that applies in my case. But it seems like laws are to be written and celebrated, but not enforced. And I am frustrated beyond belief. I have pursued an angle to approach the corporation, the Diego Martin Regional Corporation. I met with my councillor and the chairman of the corporation about 2 weeks ago, and I asked that they investigate the possibility of installing an animal control unit in the corporation using the resources of the TTSPCA and the municipal police. Because if these animal welfare, animal cruelty issues are to be addressed, I think that they should be done on a local level, meaning local government. I last heard from the councillor and the chairman last week. I asked to be invited to the next council meeting, which is supposed to be held this month, the public one. I haven't heard from them. I'm hoping that it hasn't passed and I did not have an opportunity to raise my matter before the council. But I guess we're in election season now, so people are campaigning. But to tie in my story to what is happening globally in terms of Black Lives Matter and the movement to defund the police, it's clear that the police are tasked with too much. And if it's too much for them to enforce the animal control and animal welfare laws that exist in Trinidad and Tobago, then please, can we pass that responsibility on to somebody else? Or at least, if citizens make a report to the police about a crime that has been committed or someone who has run afoul of the law, could we act upon it? Could they act upon it, please, and be accountable to me, the citizen who's paying their salary? That I'm not asking for much. Even if the sergeant were to call me and say, Miss Nunez, we have done our duty and instructed the gentleman to secure his dogs. Even if he just has to say that. But nothing. There's been radio silence. And I am left to wonder what is the point of making a report in the first place? And if I took the initiative to make the report, to make the legislation, the words on paper, to make them real, I deserve to have justice. I deserve to be treated. I deserve to be treated as a concerned citizen who wants to get justice for my situation and for all animals. And if the police are not able to do that, hand it over to somebody else who can or who is willing to, because I unfortunately cannot action the TSPCA. That has to come from the police. So, on the 1 month anniversary of Toro's death, I am left to ponder, what else can I do? How else can I protect the remaining cat that I have? Her name is Coco. There she. That's her right there. Still have one to take care of. And I have more on the way, actually. What am I to do? Facebook, Instagram. Tell me, what should I do now? I am at my wit's end. And I would like the officers who are in a position to help, to do so. Please.